Okay, I'm going to tell you that how to find the nth term of a given sequence up to the O-level thing. Now, if it is like if you look at here in these questions where you have to find the nth term. So before we go into the method of finding the nth term, we have to know that what is this nth term. Okay, so let me tell you about that first. Now this is an is, suppose there is an nth term which is 2n plus 1. Okay, so by looking at this nth term or the nth formula, you must be able to write the sequence which has this term or the nth formula. Okay, so you start putting the values of n as 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay, so when you put n as 1, so this is going to be 2 into 1 plus 1, so that will be 3. When you put n as 2, that is going to be, you see this is 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is going to be 5. When you put your n as 3, so you see that this is going to be 2 3s are 6 plus 1, that is 7. When you put your n as 4, you see that 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1, that is going to be 9, and so on. So that this sequence has got this nth term over here. Okay, now suppose there is a sequence whose nth term is 3n minus 2, and you are not interested in writing the whole sequence. You just want to know that what is going to be its 10th term. Okay, what is the 10th term? So for that purpose you will be putting n10 into this given sequence. So that would be, this would be called a10, that is going to be 3 into 10 minus 2, so that is 28. This is the 10th term of this sequence. Okay. Now, if you're clear that what is the purpose of writing the nth term, or how can we use this nth term to find any number of terms or any required term, then we can go on to the method through which we learn how to write the nth term. Now, is there any question regarding this thing that I have written here, that what is this nth term? Any question?
No, sir.
Okay, now let's learn how to write the nth term. Okay, suppose you have a sequence which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. Okay, then there is a sequence which is, let's say, 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. There might be a sequence which is, let's say, 4, 8, 12, and 16, and so on. Can you guess that what should be the nth term for this 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10?
2n minus 2.
2 and minus 2, okay. Yes, Ayan or Samiha or Huzefa, what do you think? What can be the nth?
2n.
It is 2n. Okay, this is in fact 2n. Now, if you think that the nth term is 2n, you must test for different values of n. For example, if you put your n as 1, so Ayan, what do you get? What is 2 times 1? Hmm?
Sir, 2.
So that is your A1, the first term. If you put your n as 2, what do you get? You get 4. So here is the 4, okay? 2 times 3, that is 6, okay? Now, how did Josefa find this nth term so quickly? There is a method for that. Like, if you look at all these values, these are simply the multiples of 2, okay? So that is why it is 2n. What do you think about these values here, like 3, 6, 9, 12?
3n.
So these are the multiples of 3. So its nth term over here should be 3n, okay? And similarly, these are all the multiples, these are the multiples of 4. So that the nth term is going to be 4n. Ayan, we shall not be going into using the formula. You have to learn this method, okay? The formula, which is a n, that is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, that is used in A-level mathematics, and this is called the arithmetic progression. I will not be taking you to that AP thing. Okay, you have to learn how to find this mentally. Okay, so so you have seen that if these are the multiples of 2, the nth term is 2n. When these are the multiples of 3, the nth term is 3n. When there are the multiples of 4, the nth term is 4n. But the problem arises when you have a sequence like this 5, 9, 13, and 17. These are not clearly the multiples of any number that we are familiar with. Okay, so for such cases, you will have to look into this now. Um, we'll make a method here. We'll say, okay, when it was 2, comma 4, comma 6, comma 8, blah, 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 the gap between these terms, what is the gap between all these terms? That is 2. So if the gap is 2, we have to have 2n. Okay. Now suppose you have 3, comma 5, comma 7, comma 9. Look at these. What is the gap between all these values here? Yes, Ayan? What is the gap here? It is
Sir,
still
2.
2. Okay, so this means we have to have 2n. If this has 2n in it, if this has 2n in it, then what is the difference between the nth terms? Now, this is basically 2 into 1. Yes, this is matching. But when you try it here, 2 into 1, this does not match. This means we need to have another 1 with this. That is how you will be getting this 3. So this is 2 times 1 plus 1. So the nth term for this sequence would be 2n plus 1. Okay, let me give you another example. Now, suppose you have, let's say you have 5. Okay, let me change the color. Let's say you have 5, 10, 15, and so on. You know that the nth term is going to be 5n because these are clearly the multiples of 5. But what if you have something like, let's say you have 3, 8, 13, okay, 3, 8, 13, 18, and so on. If you look at the differences, what are the differences here? These are fives. Okay, 5, 5, 5. So the nth term should have 5n in it. Okay, when you try to make this when you try to fit this 5n into it, you try this, like, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15, 5 fours are 20. If you compare all these values, you will see that your sequence has all the corresponding terms. They're all 2 less than 5n. Okay, so this will be 5n minus 2. That will be the nth term for this sequence 3, 8, 13, and 18. Okay, now let's try these questions. Okay, you have to
सर
do this
सर
mentally.
एक क्वेश्चन है, क्वेश्चन नंबर 9।
हाँ, अभी
तो
अभी
वो फिर कैसे करेंगे?
अभी करेगा, don't worry darling, we'll go on to that. Okay, let me make some space here. Okay, okay beta, now tell me if it is 5, 9, 13, 17. 5, 9, 13, 17, and so on. So what is the nth term? What is the nth for term for this sequence?
4n minus 1.
Okay, 4n, you're saying 4n minus 1. So
Plus one.
Plus 1, plus 1.
plus 1. This is 4n plus 1. Okay. Samiha, you have to tell beta about this. This is 7, 10, 13, and 16, and so on. Yes, Samiha beta, tell us what is the nth term for this?
Sir, 3n plus 4.
Exactly, that's great. Okay, because Samia beta, you have seen that we have the differences of 3 over here, so you have to have 3n with this. Okay, so when you write this 3n, this is 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 4, 3 threes are 9, 3 fours are 12. So you can see that all of these corresponding values, they are 4 more than this 3n. So this nth term has to be 3n plus 4. Okay. Ayan, you have to tell me better about this. The next one, which is 4, 9, 14, and 19. 4, 9, 14, 19, and so on. Yes, Ayan.
So 5n
5
minus
and
1.
very good. So here you go. This is 5n minus 1. So you know that how to write the nth term. Okay, Uzafa, you tell us about the ninth question, beta. We have this ninth question where we have, okay, if you look at the question number 8, this is 2, 4, yeah, we can do the question number 8 with this method, okay, but we can do the question number 9 with this method. By the way, we can use this method in only those cases where there is a fixed difference. This is known as a common difference, okay? So I am giving you the examples where giving you the method to write the nth term for the cases when you have the, a fixed difference between the terms, okay? So if there is any other method, every sequence has got its own method to find its to write its nth term. Okay, so let's look at the ninth question and ask from Huzafa if he can tell us how to find the nth term for this ninth question. So the ninth question is, look at this. This is 1 times 3 comma 2 times 4 comma 3 times 5 comma 4 times 6 and so on. Okay, let me for your convenience, let me write it like this: is 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma, if you look at it this way, this will become easier for you. And then maybe in black, this is 1 times 3, 2 times 4, 3 times 5, and 4 times 6. Okay, you see that the first number 1, 2, 3, 4 is following a sequence, times the second number is 3, 4, 5, 6 is following another sequence. Okay, so what can I write for 1, 2, 3, 4? Suppose if you have 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, so what will be the
n
n
plus 1.
just tell me for this 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4,
N.
n, its nth term is n. Okay, the nth term is n. And what if you have like the second one, you have 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6 and so on. So how can I what is the nth term for this? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes,
N plus 2.
Plus 2.
n plus 2, n plus 2. So guys, we can write the nth term for this is going to be n times n plus 2. That is the nth term for you. You see that you have to think a bit harder to write the nth term for such a sequence. Okay, look at this. Yeah, question number 14 maybe. If you look at the question number 14, it's the same, by the way. The numerators are the ones which are written in black over here, and the denominators are the one that I have written in blue. Okay, this is 3 over 1 comma 4 over 2 comma 5 over 3 comma 6 over 4. So the numerators, they have a sequence which is n plus 2, and the denominators are simply following the sequence n. Okay, yes, boys and girls, above you can try them. Okay, so through this you can write the sequence, the nth term of the sequences which have a common difference between them. If you look at this 12th, these are really very famous sequences. Okay, look at the 12th, and can you try telling me that what is the nth term for the 12th?
3 and minus 2.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell
No,
you.
no.
This is really interesting. You see, this is a very famous sequence: 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, and so on. This is clearly not a sequence where you have a common difference between them. Okay, this is a very, very famous sequence. What do you see? What is special in all these numbers? What kind of number these are? Yes, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25.
Squares.
These are all squares. God bless you. So this is basically, this 1 is 1 square. This 4 is 2 square. This 9 is 3 square. So this is really very famous
N
sequence.
squared.
Yeah. So this is 5 square. So its nth term is going to be n square. This is n square. Okay. Similarly, if you look at there was like the 8th question. He's just going he's just challenging you with these just mixing up some sequences where we don't have the common differences. So you don't write them blindly. Okay, this is 2n, or okay, this is going to be 16. This is going to be, again, you see that the difference is not same here. Okay, there's a difference of 2, then the difference of 4, then you have the difference of 8, and like that. Okay, so this is basically, there are many ways of writing this. First of all, if you people are good at indices, okay, the exponents, then you will get it that what is being written here. Can I say this is 2 raised to power 1? This is 2 raised to power 2. This is 2 raised to power 3. This one is 2 raised to power 4. And this one is 2 raised to power 5, and so on. So what is the nth term here, guys? 2 raised to power n. It is 2 raised to power n. Kyun bhi Samiha? Bete? Ayan? Huzaifa, what do you
Yes,
think?
sir.
Anna? So the nth term is 2 raised to power n. Okay, Ayan, we are reaching towards the ending time. Do you have any question here? Any one that you think, yeah, I can't write the nth term for Flam wala question?
No, sir.
Okay, so you must test them, try them again. So you must be able to write the nth term for all the sequences that we have here in this exercise. Okay, thank you very much.